Most strategies only look good in hindsight. I focus on structure, repeatability, and real-time awareness. I will refer to real-time awareness as the shadow of now from now on. And what does exactly the shadow of now mean in trading, guys? Let me explain. The shadow of now are those moments when you're deep in profits, but you're standing in a crossroad. You're wondering whether to lock in profits or to let your trade run with the potential of locking in even bigger profits. It's a mental and strategic test. These are moments that you need to evaluate the trade objectively from each and every angle, not from hindsight, but with structure and with a lot of questions, guys. And in order to understand this better, let me give you a concrete example. This is a trade that I'm actually running at the moment, and this is something that will illustrate the situation in a lot better light than words can. So let's have a look. So here is the perfect shadow of now moment, guys. Here is what I shared in my day trading community. This is based on my latest trade that I'm still currently running. So it starts making sense to let this trade run, and the reason why is because we've got the unemployment claims coming up soon from the United States. We could see a lot higher volatility, and potentially this could push the prices even higher, or lower of course, but the price is also sitting just below a major supply zone, which gives more room for breakout, and this is from the higher time frame. So currently this trade is giving me 14x's, but the potential, as you can see from this image here, is for a lot more. So this is an additional 40x's, or in total 54x's almost, so 1 to 54 risk to reward ratio. Now here is where the psychology kicks in. Yesterday I closed another double-digit trade, which was an 18x or 1 to 18 risk to reward ratio trade. So mentally I know I'm in a strong position. So if I let this trade run and it comes back to break even, it won't really affect me too much because I'm still riding the wave of yesterday's win. So if I weren't having or going through such a winning streak, I would probably be looking at this trade in a different way. I would probably be thinking of locking in profits now. But here is the bigger question. Does this make sense to sacrifice 14x's for 54x's? So here is the trade in real time, guys. And if I close here, I have guaranteed win. If I let this trade run, my worst case is a break even, but the upside is massive. So missing on a 50x trade potentially would affect me psychologically a lot more than giving back unrealized gains. And that's why in this case, I think it makes more sense if I actually let this trade run, even though, as you can see now, the price has started to deviate a little bit before the US news, but from a longer term perspective, this we may actually experience a breakout. So if we match this same height here with this height, this has the equivalent of an additional 40 axis added to my currently 13 to 14 axis on this trade. This is the shadow of now. It's not hindsight, it's not theory, it is making real-time decisions when they matter most, guys. The goal isn't always to let runners win or to lock in profits. The purpose is to always objectively evaluate your situation from the market structure, from the supply and demand, from the strategy that you're using, and most importantly from your psychology. What can go wrong and where you don't want to end up next is the main question you should be asking yourself first. And when you combine those factors, you're standing a lot better chance of winning the market game, guys. You are having a lot better chances of scoring 10 bagger. When you combine those factors, you're stepping in the shadow of now, and this is where the best trading decisions are made.